How are you?
Yeah, I'm also great. Thank you for asking.
So, I just want you to introduce yourself as we are meeting first time.
Yes, definitely, ma'am. So my name is Ravindra Singh. I'm from Madhya Pradesh. I have done my graduation, and nowadays I'm preparing for some competitive exams, and simultaneously I'm running on my YouTube channel. If I'm talk about my hobbies, so my hobbies are playing cricket, watching movies, reading book, and I love traveling. So this is my sounded tone. Yeah.
Okay, it's great. Quite sound great. So, myself, my name is Poonam Shukla, and I am a housewife. I am postgraduate, and I have been living in Delhi from last 25, I think more than 20 years. And as if I talk about my, hobbies, I like to travel like you, and like to read books. That's it. It's a small intro. And I am running my YouTube channel. Name is English with Shukla.
Okay, nice. That's really good. And yes, like because you are doing something different and you keep your journeys, that's really good. So
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so yeah. So how to start your English journey and any behind any story for your starting journey?
No, no, there is no story behind like why did I start this journey. It's very common because we know that English is a global language and everybody want to learn in order to make themselves confident also, and to you can handle any kind of people all over the world. It's the easiest way to have a conversation with all over the world. That is the main reason. And the second reason was I would like to say that was my daughter, because I just wanted to give an atmosphere to my daughter so that he can grow up in that atmosphere without he can talk anyone without getting hesitated, and she would not face that kind of problems which I am facing. Still, I am facing in terms of communication, especially language, English language. So that was the only reason.
Yeah, that's really good. You told me because first is your create environment for your daughter. That's really
Yeah.
good because nowadays is a big problem every student. Because if you are able, if you want to learn English, but in your around in your area, you want to find rich environments. So that time you know how to find it partner, then you doing practice. So that's really good. You create environment for your daughter, for your children. So that's really good.
Yeah, yeah. I have only 9 years daughter, and it's helping. If you have the involvement at your home, so you don't need to go anywhere else. You can start with your home, and you can explore many things after that. So that was the reason.
Yes. Yes,
As
that's the
Ravinder, you
reason.
told me, yeah, that your name is Ravindra.
Yes, Ravindra.
It's quite different. Usually, its name is Ravinder or Ravindra. It's quite different.
No, not different, but actually, no, different people, different doing like create a pronunciation. But mostly, like my name is Ravindra, Ravindra, Ravindra,
Ravindra,
because
not
most
Ravindra.
yes, yes, because no, if I'm talking about like a Punjab side, so no pronunciation is like a Ravinder. So that I'm doing some like people are doing pronunciation, but it's like quite different. But some people's like yes, different
Okay.
pronunciation.
So Ravindra, as you told me that you are, doing preparation for competitive exam. I just want to
Mm.
ask you a question related to that.
Yes,
As everyone is talking that there is unemployment, youth are not getting job. So do you really
yes,
feel that what is the number of, aspirants are, taking part in such kind of competitive exam? Are they really worthy to be a part of such kind of, exam? Are they really good enough, or they are just filling forms? Like there are n number of people come, and they after some
mm.
time doing some preparation, they say that government is not doing anything, and we are not getting employment. So it's really like so, because you are a youth, you can relate it with quite well.
Yes, yeah. You actually no. You first you told me like a number of feelings is a no huge amount nowadays because every person is fill the forms. So actually competitions only like no 20%, 30% peoples because 20 and 30% peoples are doing doing a high really preparation, and 50% people only fill the forms. Like for example, any people's doing a job, any people's some people's doing any work, but when really government release vacancy and fill the forms, and some students only check it and check out only for doing check how paper come given papers are coming. So no, so many people are only different or different categories. Only like a 20 to 30%, only 40% people are doing really hard work and preparing for some public exams. So because you also realize that when government release one like no vacancy, one any vacancy, so lots of people all fill the forms. And number of whose number of the filling the forms like 50,000 vacancy and number of fillings 50 lakh, 20 lakh. So this is a very high amount in the past. So, but I realized that only 40% students are doing really no such a hard work, only preparing for that type of exams.
Mean if overall conclusion is out of 100, 40% are really working to get that job and they are paying attention and they are putting effort to get there. Less the
Yes,
60% are those who are just give it a try कि हो सकता है luck काम कर
yes,
जाए. Maybe they are approachable
yes,
enough, they have lots of money, they can give the bribe and the donation kind of things they can do. So what do you think when the people like for 60% when they come and they get job and the people like rest 40% who are really capable and who are eligible for those jobs they don't get job, so what kind of impact such kind of frustration leave in our society?
actually, in a very high pressure of in our now youth persons, because every our if I'm talking about our society only give a respect only government sector. No, our mindset, our thinking level is only if you are doing a government job, so you are a very knowledge person, you are doing a hard person, you are genuine person, okay. And apart from on in private sector, yeah, if you are doing any small business, so that time you go as society people's only saying that this is not doing no hard study, doing hard work, and not really focus on study. That's why he's doing some work. He's getting he's find a private job. He's doing a small business. So that type of thinking in mind. So that's why every people want a government sector. Suppose then any student start a small business. So that time is also preparing for a government exams because our society give a preference and give a respect to only government person. So this is the main. If you are, if no our society think a mindset, so that this number of increase day by increase the number of people preparing for a no in government sector because no, I realized that lots of students only fill the forms only for respect because government society is not against it. That's why I'm preparing for some in the government sector.
So next question, if you want to, just like people say there is unemployment, government is not doing anything. Do you really believe that it's true, or it's we are not trying to? We are just running behind the government job, and there are n numbers of opportunities. I know this could be risky when you start your own business and startup. You have some kind of problem you may face, but if you continue, you can get success. So is it true and it would be fair कि अगर हम ये बोलते हैं government is not doing something, so how can the government give
Actually,
n number of jobs every people? So is it fair or not?
actually, you are right. But if I'm talk about government in the hand everything. Okay, government is the king of our society. So if a government give up some facilities for private sector like salary, working hours, less pressure, so people's also not preparing for government sectors. He's also happy. He's become happy in a private sector, but government not focus in a private sector. Government not give give facilities for business like a small business like loan facilities, some support when your business like no destroy, so that time government gives some help for you. So that type of doing some give facilities, give a help. So People also divide it because you also know government sector is only very few vacancies, like a 2%, 3%. So it's not possible every person become a government employee. But a government not focus on a private sector, not give any facilities for business. So that's the main reason every person want in a government job.
Yeah, I totally, agree. I couldn't agree more. I can understand whatever because my husband is also working in a private organization. So this
Yes.
could be a better way. We know that government can't give that much job which people are seeking for. There are n numbers and population is getting higher and higher day by day. So government can't
Yes.
increase and they cannot provide everyone government job. So I personally also believe what government can do. Government can make some kind of rules and regulations for the private sector. At least there
Yes.
should be some
Means,
kind of stability should be there. Some kind of
yes.
stability
Means
should
at
be
least.
there.
Yes.
Yeah, there
Yes.
should be
Means
some kind of,
government.
yeah,
Mm,
let me. There should
yeah.
be a kind of, a compulsion that there should be increment every year. At least it should be
Yes.
not more than 10, but there should be an increment. Because I have observed, I have also faced, if I talk about my husband, there was a phase he didn't get a new salary or increment for more than 2 years. It happens. I personally believe, as you told, that government should make such kind of rules for the private organization so that the people get more motivation and they would try to move
Yes.
toward the private sector.
Yes, at least government should take some percentage for a private sector. That time government take any decision. You please not give a high pressure for employee. Please give us some increments. Please time leave give a leave time to time when you employees want a leave because it's also like a care our families. So that type of when a private sector gives some facilities, so not every person want a government job because private sector also give that type of facility. So why every people want a government job? But the government not focus in a private sector, not government like a focus on any business industry. So that's the main reason. Every person preparing for some competitive exams because and the society, our society mindset also same thing. If you are like
Yeah.
peon for any, if you are become peon for any government sector, so that's time like you are become IAS. So this is
Yes,
the
yes, yes.
thinking of our society mind.
I can totally relate because I also belong to UP, and UP and MP is not quite different in terms of such kind of
Yes.
mentality. I can feel because there is if you are peon in a government organization and if you are, GM in a private organization, they are in the same place, and maybe peon is more than you will get more respect. I think there is some network issues from your side. Hello,
Yes, yes, I'm here.
I think some network issue there.
Yeah, maybe it's like issue.
Yeah, what I was telling that in UP is also like if you are a peon and if you are GM in other company, so you would be lesser than a peon. A peon will get more dowry and more respect because he's a government employee. So such kind of mindset
Yes,
we are having. It's happened. I can feel it, and I'm also from UP. So UP, Bihar, and MP. These kind of state is still running behind the government job. But now, like place like
yes,
Delhi, Bangalore, people's mentalities are getting changed day by day. They are preferring private job more than the government job. And the second reason is they
yes,
can pay that much. They can pay to make their kids MBA for the CS, IS, such kind of things they can do. So I want to just ask you, if you got an opportunity, if you become a prime minister for one day, or if you were a prime minister, what kind of changes would you like to do in terms of employment?